Brilliant pictures there of Karatli making it through, but no time to rest here as we go to our second semi-final. You are looking at Oh Sang-guk, the world number 6 at 21 years old from Korea. Well, his teammate failed to make it through in the first semi-final. Can he put a smile on Korea's face and make it through to the gold medal match? Well, that depends on his opponent. Mojtaba Abedini, 33 years young, from Iran, the world number 23. He's battled his way through the field here, taking out double Olympic champion Aaron Gilagi. And it's Mehmet Al-Bakri from Egypt who will officiate this match with Vasyl Milenchev on the video. Here we go, semi-final number 2 at the Men's Sabre Moscow Grand Prix. I'm Karim Bashir, and I'm delighted to be joined by international referee extraordinaire Papa Touré from Senegal. Papa, Abedini's been amazing, fought his way through the field very impressively, but Oh Sang-guk, I mean, talk about the future of Men's Sabre.
Exactly, because he's so young. At the same time, he got the right feeling about fencing, feel the distance. And even like if you see, he's really tall and he's not that slow. He's really fast.
Can't you just say that about every Korean?
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
all fast.
Yeah, all of them.
All super fast. Keeping it in the middle, very much like the first semi-final.
Problem is that with us sometimes you don't have that so much option.
Payman Fakri looking on again, and we also saw Yu Sang-ju there. The coaches playing their part here today. Well, patience there from Abedini. We saw that earlier on in the day, actually. Taking his time, building up, pushing his opponent to the back line. They were then effectively blocked. They can't step back over the 14-meter back line. And then Abedini goes for his attack. But you can't do that throughout a match against the Koreans. You're just not going to get the opportunity to, right?
Yeah, because like even we can say that Abedini has a lot of experience, and he's using that experience when he's going in attack. Don't like hurry a lot. Just take his time because you don't have that kind of big lunge as the Korean. So he's just getting closer until to feel the right moment and to start his lunge.
Well, it's been working for him throughout the day. It's just a question of whether Oh Sang-guk is going to let him push him all the way to the back line. It looks to me like Oh Sang-guk is already trying to counter that by taking an attack of his own, but a beautiful hit there.
Yeah.
Shake of the hands there from Oh Sang-guk.
That was really smart.
You see the
and
replay
if you see
here.
like he just got the counter attack in the right moment, like the array we can say. He really make it in the right moment.
Yeah.
You know.
The idea of the game is to find the right distance and the right time to land your hit, both in attack and defense.
Because that's the way with the Korean. When they really start to make attack like this, it's like to try to take some priority post or to open the distance from the beginning.
Yeah, stepped in to lure it there, as you see on the replay. Abedini on the left, and then just
really
blocked
nice
it out.
Cart riposte.
Well, Oh Sang-guk decides to call for a video review there. Payman Fakri looking on and giving a little nod to his charge, Mojtaba Abedini. And Mehmet Al-Bakri comes to review the video with Vasyl Milenchev. So they'll just be looking at this in slow motion as we get to see the picture as well.
Yep. And actually they are discussing to find a way and to understand what was the action, because maybe one of them was waiting, and we're gonna see. And the referee decided that it was the same call, so they agree, both of them.
Well, Abedini suggesting he wasn't quite ready there off the mark there. Looking for the attack. Oh, skips away from it, and with his arm right back, Abedini allows the distance to close up and just launches an attack straight into Oh, almost just as he changed direction.
Because Abedini is really smart and he has experience. During the attack of O, he don't give him the right distance to develop his attack. And sometimes just close the distance in the right moment or doing sometime counter-attack. And now he's taking his time to make a preparation.
Yeah, Oh looking to evade it. Picks up the right away, and this is now just a blocking counter-attack.
This is what I was saying, like he's just keeping the distance, don't open it so much, because when you give him a big distance with like the speed, there is few chance to take a parry post.
Clever stuff from the Iranian. And again he stopped the match, and Medat Al-Bakri, the referee, has had enough and will show him a yellow card for unnecessarily delaying the fight.
Because the problem with the false start, if one of them start earlier, it will be for sure attack counter-attack. So for that reason, the referee has really to take care about this false start.
Not quite the right idea there from Abedini this time. Walks away scratching his head. Thinks he knows. I think he knows he made a mistake there. It's still 5-5. Not anymore. Clear attack there from O.
This is the second time that he's trying to open the distance, but if you see like step in, he tried to get out, but it was not enough.
He didn't step far enough away. O was on top of him already. Deep attack. And it's a bit of a case of grinding each other down there in the middle. Well, that's clever.
Yeah, he really has a smart way to fence. Just not like use his power. He uses really good tactical way to open distance, sometimes to go with parry post also.
Tried to look for it again. Didn't get the parry this time, but did pick up the right of way. And Oh Sang-guk is...
And now Abedini asked for a video.
He was given the hit. But Abedini's called for a video review. Medat Al-Bakri has walked over to review the video.
Because like was like trying to take a parry post, so we're gonna see like what they would decide, Mr. Al-Bakri and Vasil Milenchev.
Well, there is Medat Al-Bakri, comes back. Oh, good call from Abedini. So it's given as the attack from Abedini, which misses. But then the first action from O is given as a no as well.
Exactly.
And the right of way switches back over to Abedini. This time, though, no complaints. And O takes us to the break. 8-6 in the lead. And, wow, it's a bit of, I wouldn't say needle in this fight, but there's certainly an element of tension, and they're having to really battle each other in the middle and sort of grind each other down.
Because the fencing starts in the middle. It's very important to make the right choice in the middle, to know what to do, and then to start the fence on the 14 like meters of the street. But in the beginning, you must make the right choice in the right moment, trying to see like if you're gonna make a step in to go for attack, or to make just a provocation to provocate him to make a launch, and then to take parry post or to open the distance. So the beginning of the action is really important.
But what I'm saying is that you've got to develop a huge amount of patience. When everybody looks at this sport from the outside and looks at Sabre in particular, it's just a flash of blades and it goes 100 miles an hour. But actually, there's a decent level of patience going on.
Yeah, of course.
With simultaneous in the middle.
Exactly.
But we're just about to get back underway in the second semi-final of the men's Sabre at the 2018 Moscow Grand Prix here in the Ice Palace. It's Mojtaba Abedini on the left from Iran, and Oh Sang-guk from Korea on the right. Sang-guk has a 2-1 lead in the head-to-head here. Can he make it 3? Well, skips away from the first approach from Abedini, and Abedini's momentum effectively carried him into
That was nice action. He just like makes step in provocation to let him be short and to give his riposte.
And then mixes it up with a parry riposte. A roll of the eyes from Payman Fakri, the Iranian coach.
Mr. Medhat give attack from the right, and Abedini asked for a video.
Well, looking at this one long and hard.
This is what I was saying in the first semi-final. There are some action, you can see it in the slow motion, but the slow motion will not help you a lot. So it will be better to see it in the real motion, to really feel it.
Well, it stands for Oh Sang-guk. Blocked out in the middle and given as a single parry riposte there.
That's the way. That's the way.
Yeah, you've been talking about this, luring them into this attack, and then second intention parry riposte. Abedini lands it well the first time, but not this time. And now running out of room to make any mistakes, the Iranian. Oh Sang-guk looks like he...
But this is like the fifth action that Abedini is trying to make off short in 4 meters, and every time the referee are saying attack push. So he might just try to change to take a parry riposte, or trying to just go with step launch and to take a parry riposte inside the step launch, or to open like now, to open with to step back.
So Abedini calling for a video here. The referee has called that for a Prix defer, a touch on the blade from O.
Yeah.
They are reviewing it here, and O feels it's his.
But the things that he will have to see if it was in the same time, because if they do the Prix defer in the same time, it will be priority for left. This is what I mean exactly, and he changed his decision.
Oh Sang-guk not happy with the call, but it was a good appeal from Abedini.
And now we're gonna see what Abedini will do, because the next 1-2 action may change the match too.
Both jump in, both stop, both then go after each other. Referee will not give any hit to that one. Well, the smallest preparation.
Right. That's right. This represents that attack from right.
So Oh Sang-guk within 2. Gubon Gil failed in the first semi-final for Korea. Oh, put a smile on the face, and there's that long attack straight off the line inside the first 4 meters, and it's barely a step lunge. It's just a hop forwards, and then that lunge covers what, 2.5, 3 meters all in one go. It's amazing.
And this is like the 7th time that he's really trying to make it short, but he can't.
Oh, well, O misses on the first one. Abedini did block it out, but Oh Sang-guk has made it through to the Moscow final. He's beaten Mujtaba Abedini here from Iran in the semi-finals, and he will contest the gold medal here a little later on today against Luca Karatali, as we see confirmation that Oh Sang-guk goes through, winning 15-9. Well, Papa Touré, just phenomenal insight from you about what we were about to see in both of those semi-finals. You hit the nail on the head. How long does it take to develop this feeling for Sabre?
Actually, this feeling, it's I don't know how to explain it, because I really started fencing when I was 19 years old, which is really late to start one sport. But about feeling for seeing what you must do in the right moment is just to know exactly as a coach what you must do to help the fencer. because sometimes the fencer will just like turn and look at you. In that moment, you have to give him the right decision, you know.
Well, it's been brilliant here in Moscow in the Ice Palace. Papa, dare I ask you to come back for the final?
Okay. So it will be my pleasure to be here again.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'm Karen Bashir, and you've been listening to the wonderful insight from Senegal's very own international referee.